And welcome to the show. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and hope you're having a good holiday season. Getting close. We're in Hanukkah now. So
you switched chairs on me.
I did. This is a better chair. That other chair, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm sitting in a high chair.
Yeah, they're bad.
They're terrible, man.
You know, that goes to health. My sister has a health issue from sitting in a chair all day, and she was a clerk, and she wasn't sitting in a proper chair.
Make no mistake. Which brings up the topic of standing desks. Boy, I'm seeing a lot of back and forth about this. For some reason, they can't figure out, is it good? Is it healthy? Is it not healthy? Does it make a difference? Does it not make a difference? It's all over the lot. I don't know. Here in the building at iHeartMedia, they have them installed in almost all of the production offices, and it's amazing. Even the executives have them when they're around. No, I'm just kidding.
You got some hardworking people in this building.
Oh yeah, yes.
I was just commenting to Steve before we started that when I was up in Valdosta, Jasper area, Florida, or that we sounded good. We sounded, we didn't sound like we were broadcasting from a basement somewhere like some people do.
A strong signal out of this area. Out of iHeart, 25,000 watts. And we're, of course, in 60 markets across the U.S. and coast to coast. And we thank every affiliate for airing us and bringing us into your neck of the broadcast woods. And we stream, too. Gary will tell you all about that. I have more than a couple. Some odd stories trending. Something about a longhorn tick. Uh-oh. These vectors, boy, I'll tell you. And then there's some other things that are trending, some stories that are interesting. Always something. I mean, it's every day. You're just not without. Some news days are better than others, but boy, there's a boy. They're looking. He has a rare blood disease, and they're trying to find blood for him to save his life. See if I can get to that. We are in the holidays and so much going on. Just try to keep your focus, and I talked about that yesterday, trying to remember why we do what we do in the holidays, and so that we don't undermine ourselves. Dr. Kate Rowan Blue was on yesterday, and we were talking about stress during the holidays, and we just sabotage ourselves. It's crazy. We're trying to do a good thing, and we end up sometimes it just gets too much, right? And we make mistakes and bad judgment calls, and stress gets to you. So I'll keep our mind on it. Gary's going to tell you how to connect. I was telling somebody about, well, I'll let Gary tell you about YouTube and what the views that we have and so on. Go ahead, Gary.
You can reach us toll free at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. Dr. Garko's personal email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. Follow us on Facebook, like us, share us with your friends at Let's Talk Nutrition, on Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition, and subscribe to our YouTube channel where everything is closed captioned. It's archived by date, and we've got over 57,000 views now at Let's Talk Nutrition on YouTube.
There are companies that don't have that.
Yes.
And some of them that have, some of these, we check them out, some of these different companies, and one had what? Like 900,000 or, you know what? That's not real.
No.
That's not real. Every one of our views are real. Meaning they weren't bought. Those are real people that went there and watched videos of this show. Some of that stuff is hocus pocus. We're on to them. We're organic around here.
I sent you the recall on the beef from yesterday.
Yeah, yet another episode in the ongoing saga of contaminated food in America.
Dun, dun, dun.
Honestly, the hits keep on coming. I mean, we've made it a theme on the show now. I just started out to prove a point because there's somebody thought that I was just making this stuff up. They're not recalling all that. I said no. And I said, there's almost every single day. You know what? I turned out to be right. It's darn near every single day. One of the largest beef recalls in recent years has expanded. It wasn't big enough yet. JBS Tolleson, big company, has recalled another 5.1 million pounds of beef. What does that look like?
That's huge.
I mean, think about that. It's an addition onto what they already recalled. 5.1 million pounds. I don't even know how to conceptualize that. You couldn't even put that on a rocket ship. Because it may be contaminated with salmonella. The move, announced on Tuesday by the Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service, follows an October recall where they had more than 6.5 million pounds of beef that was contaminated. I'm trying to visualize 5 million pounds of beef, 6 million pounds of beef. I can't even see it. In total, the United States Department of Agriculture said there has been more than 12.1 million pounds of beef recalled arising from the Tolleson, Arizona-based company.
You know what makes me amazed by it, Doc? It was produced between July 26th and September 7th of 2018. That is a month and just a couple days of how much beef is produced out of that one company. That is a lot of meat. That is a lot of meat.
What's that RB commercial? We got the meats.
Yeah.
We consume a lot of meat in this country. A lot. Someday I'll do a tutorial on meat and the risk with meat. And if you're eating corn-fed beef, good luck with that. Grass-fed is better. Corn-fed, it's bad enough. Now you're going to eat the corn-fed beef. I would implore you not to do it. Someday I'll do a tutorial on it. And during this holiday, all these luncheon meats, these Christmas, they wrap up the meats in a tight-looking wrap, cellophane and whatever that, I forget what they call that, air wrap or whatever.
Yeah.
They give them as gifts. Oh, that stuff you might as well it is so toxic. I'm telling you. The data, I've done a review of the literature on those kinds of meats, Gary, those little luncheon meats and all that, deadly.
Right.
Absolutely. And people, consume it you just think this is one beef company. This is one company.
One company. Out of one state, out of one city. So that's not even talking about their other production facilities.
So that's 12.1 million pounds of beef that they had to recall just from one source. That's astonishing. Come back, I'm going to tell you about this longhorn tick. It's made its way into our country from Asia. And for the CDC to make an announcement about it, they're concerned. I have that story and several others. Dr. Audrey Ross, she's on, right? Second hour?
Yes.
Or did I dream that?
No, she's on.
All right. I'm on top of it. A lot on top of me, too. We'll be back.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilomax, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in today. Just to put a button on that recall story, beef recall, it turns out that JBS Tollison had issues before with recalls. Salmonella isn't the only vector that's causing or the only issue. That's not a vector. Vector is something different. It's not the only microorganism that they're concerned about. In November, the company recalled a mere 99,260 pounds of ground beef. well, compared to 5 million, because of E. coli. I don't know what they're doing in that facility, but the facility is contaminated. They need to get on the ball, man. Cargill Meat Solution out of Wichita is a competitor. It was forced to recall meats 2 times this year, once in August and again in September. Why do I tell you these things? Because the food chain, people walk into a grocery store and they assume that the food is safe. And they should be able to assume that. You got all these government stamps all over the meat and whatnot, right? But even with all of these regulations in place, federal regulations, people can die people do die from these contaminated foods. And you say, well, this is what happens to other people. No, man. This is what can happen to you and to me at any given time. And you have to be mindful. You should not assume. You should not assume. And you should check the dates on the meat. You should check it carefully. You know, if any suspicion that you think a product is contaminated, don't eat it. You put yourself at risk. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. Most people walk around, don't even think about these things. I know. I get it. But I feel a responsibility to tell you all about these recalls.
You remember several years back, actually it's probably more than 15 years, Food Lion.
Oh, yeah.
The Food Lion incident.
Mm-hmm. Here in Florida?
Yes.
Oh, my God, it was a disaster.
Ran them out of state.
It did. They never to come back. And they had it, and right in our neighborhood, there was a Food Lion.
Yes.
And I know people that went in there. I mean, we never shopped in there. I never was a fan.
But they were washing poultry and other meats with bleach to kill the bacteria on them because they were old.
And here, listen to this. Whether you know this or not, they will take sheep remnants, the sheep flesh, and feed it to cattle. I mean, what are they thinking? What are they thinking? I was just looking at that the other day. I'll tell you more about that. I want to get off the track. Let's go to Tampa, Florida. Bill, welcome to the show.
Doctor, it's a wonder that there's not a lot more meat recalls because, you know, they're really trying to keep something bacteria-free. It'd be like trying to purify feces.
Yeah.
I mean, the meat itself is contaminated. There's no other, you know, in the best case scenario, after that animal is, I don't like to use the word processed, I'll use the word they use, immediately that when it's not alive, it's dead tissue, and as you know, that it becomes contaminated immediately. You know, a comedian, I think George Carlin said one time, wouldn't it be funny, you know, you get to heaven and God says, hey, a question, why you guys keep killing and eating the animals? They're supposed to be your friends.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
it's in our DNA, I guess, you know, metaphorically speaking. We evolved, you know, we were herbivores and ate plants. And then we got on to, you know, eating meat. And hunter-gatherers, it wasn't with a frequency that we do now because it was difficult to kill the prey. And people forget that. People think that these, during the Neolithic period, you know, they were eating meat every day. I don't think so. But along the way, we certainly developed a taste for it. And I you know, corn-fed beef and grass-fed beef, I mean, those are totally two different things, two different animals, no pun intended. Corn-fed beef, I'm not a fan. And if you're going to eat beef, if it's grass-fed, it's better. assuming that they didn't contaminate the grass with pesticides. So, are you a meat eater, Bill?
Yes, I am, but I'm very much against eating it every day based on what you said. I mean, we're supposed to have high protein maybe 1 or 2 times per week at the most. And I hate to break the news to everybody that's eating, grass-fed beef and so forth. And, well, primitive man, they found hardening of the arteries even in him.
You're right. It turns out that the endothelium, it's a layer of cells, endothelial cells, lining your artery. That's the only barrier. And we are vulnerable. We always have been, it seems now. You're right about that. Ötzi, the Iceman, when they recovered his body almost intact, he had heart disease, coronary artery disease. There were no McDonald's or anything else like that around at the time. We are vulnerable. That is one of our weak spots. Always has been. And some of these foods, the trans fats and whatnot, high saturated fat diet and whatnot, come back, we'll get to Carl.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Welcome to this holiday edition of Let's Talk Nutrition. Coast to coast and globally. Thank you for tuning in today, watching, listening, paying attention, because, you never know. Something may be discussed on the show, considered, explored, examined, whatever. That could make a difference in your life. Let's go to St. Petersburg, Florida. Carl, welcome to the show.
Hello, my name's Carl Waller.
Hi, Carl.
Yeah, I was wondering, I want to find out about olive oil, the kind that's non-processed and first pressed.
Yes.
And I was wondering, is it bad for you per se? But if you get it in an individual package that's been hermetically sealed, is it okay? I just want to be able to use it on salads and not be heated. But I'm afraid of taking the. I was afraid to take a bottle because it could be turned rancid once it's opened.
Okay.
Is it possible that?
Okay.
That way?
No. Well, you raise several interesting points. First of all. Olive oil, of course, is fat, and it's vulnerable. The two biggest threats to olive oil and any kind of oil are heat and light. That's why oftentimes they will put the olive oil in, if you noticed, if it's in glass bottles or containers, glass bottle, it's dark, or in a can, so because of light. The heat and the light can cause the olive oil to go rancid. And therefore, you have these free radicals, and then free radicals are like razor blades, right? They just do so much cellular damage to the tissues and then organs and organ systems of the body. Cooking with olive oil at a high heat is not a good idea. Cooking with any oil at high heat is not a good idea. What did I just say? That heat, whether it's from the sun or whether from the stove or a fire, whatever, is not friendly to oils, and they get oxidized. And then you have what you're consuming then are a bunch of molecular disformed molecules, right? They're free radicals. A free radical is an atom that has lost an electron. It's unpaired, and it's just very damaging. Now, it's hard if you keep the olive oil. Once you open it, if you seal it and keep it, out of the sunlight and in a cool place, not necessarily in the refrigerator, because then it gets too difficult. It should be okay. I've never had issues with it in all the years I grew up with it. Given that my mother was an Italian immigrant, olive oil was always in the house. I still have it in the house. I don't use as much of it anymore. Now, of all the oils, and there are different grades. And you're talking about the first press, which is extra virgin olive oil, and that's what you should go with to put it on your salads. Now, what people can do with oils, olive oil in particular, rather than cooking with it, add it after you've cooked the food.
Yeah, that's what I was intending to do.
That's a good idea.
I went to a whole wheat grain vegetable diet, and I get kind of a little tired of eating just raw salad, and I'd like a little something on it. So I wanted to figure taking these. They sell also these individualized
packets,
hermetically sealed
packets. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably pretty expensive.
Yeah, I haven't checked the price yet out. But
that's an interesting way to. If it's extra virgin olive oil, and if you go online and you start to research these different, you'll see there are the qualitative differences between and among brands, and you can sometimes even taste the difference too. Now, all that being said about oil, people who have advanced stage coronary artery disease, according to Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn, the cardiac surgeon at the Cleveland Clinic, who has been very passionate about this, says no oil. And he puts his patients, he gets the patients that are sent home to die. And what he has done since the 1980s, and he's done some research with it and published it, whole food, plant-based diet, no meat, no dairy, no oil. And what he reports is that when the patients start to go on that eating plan, they start to have good outcomes. In fact, in some instances, reverse some of the artery disease. When they revert back to using the oil, then they get back in trouble again. That's what he's learned over these many years.
I see. Yeah.
So oil, I'm not saying people shouldn't use olive oil. I like it. You don't need a lot of it. I don't eat as much of it as I used to. Probably should. You do need fat in the diet. You need the omega-3s. Olive oil is a type of oil that that is very good. You have medium chain triglycerides too that are supposed to confer a benefit. You cannot not eat fat. There's no way to do this. Years ago, they did an experiment. It's a famous experiment with rats, and they took them off fat. No fat. The rats died. Okay? They died.
Wow.
And so fat is a macronutrient. We eat carbohydrate, protein, and fat. That's it. And so fat is fundamental to good health, but it has to be the right kind of fat. And so people go on these low-fat, no-fat diets. They're committing nutritional suicide. It's not a good idea. And we talk about that. I've done a number of shows, and there are many videos found at YouTube. Gary's got them up there where we talk about fat, using this theme of fat. And if you want to, the date is on the video. If you want to know what the title is, you go back to letstalknutrition.com, click on show schedule, and scroll down, and you'll see the date, the guest, and the theme. And you'll find a number of shows on where I talk about fat. Our diet is high in omega-6. Omega-6, we need it, but it should be in a ratio of omega-3 to omega-6. It should be, some say 1-to-1. Now it's 20-to-1 omega-6. to omega-3. And omega-6 is pro-inflammatory. Now, you don't have that issue with olive oil, but you're concerned about the rancidity of olive oil is a good one. Are you a new listener to the show?
Yeah, I've been about 1 year now.
Oh, wow.
And I listen to you almost every day.
Well, thank you. I'll do it. I promise to do a show on oils and, you know, what to do with them, how to cook with them, which ones to embrace, which ones to avoid. Thank you for your question. Thank you for listening, and Merry Christmas. We'll be back.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilo Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return. I want to thank Carl for that call. He asked, that's a very practical question and food questions that he asked about olive oil. By the way, it's a monounsaturated fat, which is good. Monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, and of course saturated. And not all saturated fats are bad, but a diet high in saturated fat, not a good idea. So it's not, when people go on these low fat, no fat diets, boy, you are, the keto diet, by the way, is a high fat diet. Okay? In case you want to know. Everybody thinks it's all high protein. We'll do a tutorial on that too. The keto diet, which can be very therapeutic and serves a great purpose. And you're going to hear more about keto come January. We have a new sponsor, Ancient Nutrition.
Yes.
And the overarching theme, in that they have one of their overarching themes is keto. Keto. You'll see. You're going to hear a lot about keto. And it's good news, but a keto diet is not intended to be consumed. It's not sustainable for a lifetime. It's not intended for that. And you have nutritionists who have a practice will put patients or clients on keto diets for a lot of different reasons and get good effect. And I'm a fan. But people take it, when it gets into the hands of marketers and whatnot and companies that are unprincipled and people that are unprincipled and just trying to rip people off, these concepts get contaminated. No pun intended. They get contaminated. The keto diet serves a good purpose. We'll talk about it. I want to follow up on a point that I made, and I want to underscore it. And I feel very strongly about this. And the concept of the weakest link. We are very complex, elegant, biological organisms, we humans. We are. The magnificence of our biology, as well as other organisms. I even get excited about, what makes me believe in God? Not the cosmos. One cell. One cell. Just studying one cell, what goes on in just one single cell is a miracle. It's a miracle. But that being said, with all of our complexity and all of the way we are put together as an organism biologically, physiologically, psychologically, and so on, we have weak links. And Leonard Hayflick, famous scientist, did a lot studying aging. He said I'm quoting him, there is inevitability, a weakest link in the probability of failure in some common component in similar complex entities. And then he talks about engineers. And engineers, the time when the weakest link in a complex system fails, the engineers call that the mean time to failure. The average mean time to failure. And Hayflick uses the example of a cheap car. He says, well, maybe a cheap car, maybe it's 4 to 5 years where the weakest link in that car will fail. And humans, we have them as well. And I'm going to quote Hayflick. The weakest links in humans are the molecules and cells that compose the vascular system and the cells in which cancer is most likely to occur, close quote. That one sentence is a mouthful and a mindful. It truly is. Our endothelium, the lining of our arteries are so vulnerable to disease. We now are learning that atherosclerosis, which is a inflammatory disease-based disease, begins early in childhood. Early. Before, some say even age 6. They even now report seeing fatty streaks in the arteries of children 8, 9, and 10 years old, forming in the arteries already. And that is a bad sign, and it does not. And what they're finding is that these children will grow up with a greater potential for heart disease and will die sooner rather than later than most of their cohort. We are vulnerable to heart disease. We are vulnerable to cancer. The statistics on cancer, and I'll do a tutorial on cancer too, coming up, is that by 2020, they're saying it's getting worse and worse, the numbers. It's very difficult to talk to somebody that doesn't know somebody, or that person, him or herself, hasn't had cancer. Hayflick is 100% right, in my opinion. It is our vascular system and certain cells and certain organs in the body that are vulnerable to cancer. And I got a news bulletin for you. Diet, it counts for a lot of the variance for those diseases to form, which is heart disease and cancer, and lifestyle. You also have the environment, the toxins in the environment. That we are swimming in an ocean of toxins. Everything from lipstick to what you clean your dishes with to what you're wearing. I mean, it's unbelievable. Never mind what you breathe and the water that you drink. I mean, it's just remarkable what we've done to this planet. So what's my point? My point is you have to be vigilant and understand and get educated. That's what the show is about, trying to educate where are we vulnerable and what in the environment makes us vulnerable. Okay? So that's where we are on this show, in case you're new to the show. Your arteries, you need to really think long and hard. You cannot go a long way, cannot have a long life with diseased arteries. It's very, very difficult. And you are only as old as your arteries. Your arteries are a microcosm of your future, of what's going to happen. I'm just saying. Want to let you know. 877-897-8255. The weakest link. We have, and in some humans, when they're born, they are genetically maybe predisposed to have weak links other than their arteries, right? Turns out that you can be born with propensities for cancer and other diseases. Weak links, right?
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
Shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. And welcome to the show. Happy holidays to you. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Merry Christmas. Whatever you're celebrating and embracing, we celebrate it with you. Glad you could tune in. We hope you're enjoying your holiday season, trying to get through it. I was walking through the building here at the complex and I said to one of the people working here, I said to her, "Got you all lined up for Christmas?" "Oh, yeah, I got it all done. Shopping, everything." I'm thinking, my God, I haven't even, she got it all done. I haven't even thought about starting it. Yeah, some people are all over that stuff. Good time of year. Just don't let your stress sabotage your effort to do good. We talked about that yesterday on the show. I was trying to report on this story about this this vector that's made its way into our country, talking about this tick. It's called a longhorned tick. It's from Asian longhorn tick. And we're going to get to Dr. Audrey Ross in a second. I promised to report on this, and I want to do it because the CDC sent out a warning. For them to do that tells me that they're concerned. And so if they're concerned, it gets my attention because that's you and me. The CDC is studying potential diseases, plural, stemming from this exotic Asian longhorn tick. It's an ugly critter, man, which has been found in 9 states. The tick was discovered in New Jersey, of all places, last year. You're thinking, oh, wilderness, you know. Quote, Dr. Benjamin Beard, Deputy Director at the CDC's Division of Vector-Borne Diseases, said, quote, "The full public health and agricultural impact of this tick discovery and spread is unknown." I'm telling you, they're concerned. In other parts of the world, he said, the Asian longhorn tick can transmit many types of pathogens common in the United States. We are concerned, notice his word, concerned, that this tick, which can cause massive infestations on animals, on people, and in the environment, is spreading in the United States, close quote. You mark my words, this will not be the last time you hear me report on this. I've been now reporting on, I'm sort of catching on to how the CDC works a little bit in terms of public health and making announcements. When they do these kinds of things, they didn't just do this willy-nilly. They thought about this, talked about it, researched it, and when they're concerned, then that gets me concerned. And I report it to you. This Asian longhorn tick is serious. It's a serious threat to livestock in Australia and in New Zealand as well. In contrast, they said, to most tick species, the female, are you ready? She's busy. She can produce 2,000 eggs at a time without mating. Without mating. Meaning hundreds of ticks can be found on a single animal, person, or in the environment, the CDC said. The tick has been found in 45 countries and 9 counties in 9 states, including New Jersey, Arkansas, Kentucky, Maryland, North Carolina, New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and West Virginia. Keep your ears open for that. And these vectors are bad news. They carry the disease, and they're looking for a host. And we are a lovely host. You know a little bit about these things, given your experience with farms and animals and farm animals.
Deer ticks, ticks on horses. Oh, terrible, especially in the hoofs. Cows, we have problems with them all the time. And you have to go through them, and you have to inoculate them and everything.
Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to share that with you, just keeping you apprised of things that are floating around out there that you might not be aware of.
I'm going to get a shout out to Dr. Kreider. She's listening to the show up in Michigan.
Oh, man, I miss her. She used to be on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of her colleagues is on. Dr. Ross is on today. And Dr. Ross, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. I always ask you, are you in the casinos? You always say no.
No, I'm not. I'm sitting here at my office at my home, so not in the casinos today. If I was in the casinos, you won't be able to hear me.
Somebody told me that They're thinking about putting one of the trade shows back in Vegas. Did you hear about that?
I did not hear about that specifically. I know there's been rumors, but nothing specific yet that I've heard.
I hope they do. Either is it Expo West? I think they're thinking about putting Expo West in Vegas.
Be a short travel for me then.
Yeah,
it's a short travel now because it's in California, so it's not too far. But
yeah, you can you could probably take a bus and get there. Take one of those tour buses. Do you like living in Vegas?
I do. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
It's really other than the Strip, it's just another city, and I enjoy it. Yes, July and August is a little hot, but you deal with it.
Yeah, I like it. I like the pulse and the pace. I don't know if I could live there. I'm not a gambler. But I like watching humans gamble. It's an interesting phenomenon. I mean, it's so many lives have been made and ruined there. It's interesting.
For sure.
People have lost everything. It's crazy. Tracy Kreider's watching today.
I know, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's got us on her.
She's in Michigan, and she's watching us through Facebook. And not only that, you can get us through Alexa too. I don't know if you knew that, Dr. Ross.
Yes, I've heard.
So explain how that.
I don't have an Alexa, but
explain how that works.
Yeah, if you have an Alexa or
Alexa's associated with what?
Alexa's associated with the Amazon.
Okay.
And if you have the Google chip, you can use that also. And so you can say, play Let's Talk Nutrition at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and it'll set your alarm. And as soon as we come on, we'll come on. It'll come on.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, as an alarm. Isn't that amazing? That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. How are you doing through the holiday season? Do you get wrapped up in all of it, no pun intended? Wrapped up,
Maintaining calm and balance is important, and we've talked about stress and the products that Country Life has for stress, and the Stress Shield and the Stress Shield Nighttime and the theanine. So managing stress is important. I don't let things bother me.
Yeah.
I just kind of go as a more even keel and not get wrapped up in it. I don't do a lot of big shopping and things. It's more about being with family.
Oh, good. That's good. That's sensible. I know you have something on your mind you wanted to talk about, but I wanted to get your take on a concept. Before you came on in that first hour, I was talking about the weakest link in humans. Leonard Hayflick, he's not the only one to have made this observation, but Leonard Hayflick, a famous scientist, did a lot in the arena of aging, talks about the weakest links in humans. And he says that the molecules and cells that compose the vascular system is one of our weakest links, and the cells in which cancer is most likely to occur is the other. This concept of our most biological weakest links in humans, that is, that species of organism. What do you make of that? Have you any thoughts on that? I'm just curious what you think about that concept.
Well, whenever we have a cancer develop, it's always in a cell that has mutated or has some damage to it. And, heart disease, number one killer, and that has to do with your vascular system. So whenever we have free radical damage on a cell, you make it a weaker cell, and therefore pathogens can attack it and take over that cell. So there's a lot of things that we need to look at as, again, the weakest link, and our cardiovascular system is extremely important. So
always has been. We'll come back, we'll talk, we'll see what's on Dr. Ross's mind.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy. pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome back to this holiday edition of Let's Talk Nutrition. Dr. Audrey Ross is my guest with Country Life Vitamins. Welcome back, Dr. Ross. What did you wrap in the package for us today?
I wrapped up our biochem enhancers. You know, we talked about everybody rushing around and doing things and getting things ready for the holidays, and we find that sometimes we need a little bit of an extra boost of things in our diet. Maybe we're out there not eating properly, and we're doing things that are in a rush, and we want a quick drink, or we want to add something to our water just to give us a little boost. So we came up with these collagen peptides, the mineral complex, the probiotic 9, and the B complex. And these we call our enhancers. And we're the first protein brand to launch a line of these enhancing or boosting type products. They're just a little bit of an extra boost. And that's really what we want to look at. And having these available that you can put in a drink or put in your water or put in a smoothie, or, you go to the smoothie bar and you see, add a boost. Well, this is along the same concept. So we've got these 4 different little boosters that you can use and put in any drink, whether you want to put it in your smoothie or whether you want to put it in your water, just for that little extra boost that you need during this hectic holiday season.
Can people go to biochem.com? Is there a website for Biochem?
Yes, there is a website for Biochem, and you can also link it with our Country Life website. But the enhancers are something that we're finding people just like to. They're small little things. They can carry them with them, or they can put them on their desk, or they can have them just added. And they're really a very unique way to get just a little bit extra of some of the things that you might need for the holiday season, especially because we have a tendency to not eat correctly during this time of the year.
Yeah, we do fall prey to these holiday foods, which look good, smell good, taste good, but so you got 4 different kinds here. And if I had to guess, they're probably designed for different systems of the body. Here, we're going to do different things. Is that
right,
different effects?
Right, they're different effects. They can be used interchangeably. They can be used independently. We've got the collagen peptide option, and that would have type 1 and type 3 grass-fed bovine collagen. And sometimes we need that little extra boost if we're especially walking on the mall floors with all the concrete. Tendons and ligaments might not like that very much. So this is a nice thing to add. It has a little bit of turmeric root powder in it, and it has a bit of a cardamom flavor. This is the only one of the 4 that is not vegan. The rest of them are vegan. So the collagen peptides are great to have, to take with you, to put in a smoothie, to take before you go out to the mall, or put in your water when you come back from the mall. So this is a great option for people who want to support the collagen in their body.
How did you describe them? You called them what?
Biochem enhancers.
No, the compound.
Oh, the collagen peptide?
Yeah, explain to the audience what you're talking about here.
So collagen is the glue that holds us together. We have collagen throughout our body, and type 1 collagen is the most predominant collagen that you have in your body. 1 in 3 collagen are found in the dermis level of the skin. They're also found in the extracellular matrix of tendons and ligaments. So type 1 and type 3 collagen is not just for skin wrinkles, it's also to help with those tendons and ligaments. So collagen peptides are the smaller molecular structure of collagen, so that it's able to be used by the body. If you take collagen, say like in just a gelatin, remember the old Knox gelatin days?
Yes.
Taking it just in the gelatin, the body has to break it down into the smaller peptides, which takes time, and you don't get as much of it bioavailable. So when it's broken down into the peptide form, it is a smaller molecule, and therefore the body can absorb and utilize it much better and quicker. So you always want to look for a collagen peptide.
Okay, so that's one of the boosters, enhancers. Where would people go if they want to know more about these products as you go along? Where can they go and find out about it?
They can go to the Biochem website. They can go to the Country Life website and enter in enhancers and pull them up and look at the ingredients. Is
biochem.com?
Biochem.com. There's also Biochem Fitness. So you can search those, and I'll see if we can just go to...
And Biochem is a subdivision of Country Life Vitamins, so in case anybody's wondering.
Right. Under the umbrella of Country Life, we have the Country Life Vitamins and Minerals. Those are 300 different items. And then we have Biochem, which is the protein, which is the Biochem whey protein, the new plant proteins. And then we also have Desert Essence under our umbrella, which is the beauty line. So Country Life is an umbrella of products, which we do then have a bit products for pretty much everybody. You can look at any need that you might have, and Country Life or one of its umbrella companies would be able to supply your needs.
What's the second? And you add these boosters to what, or enhancers to what?
You can add them to water. You can add them to juice. You can add them to smoothies. Any beverage of your choice.
I suspect they taste pretty good too, right?
Well, the only one that really has a flavor is the collagen peptide one, and it has a little bit of a cardamom flavor. The other ones are basically flavorless.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
So they don't
the
interfere. Okay.
And that's how we designed them. We wanted to have something that would not interfere with your favorite beverage, but yet allow you to add something to it to give you a little bit more of a boost on something you might need for the day.
Okay. And that second one is what?
The mineral complex.
All right. When we come back, we'll get into that, and there's two other ones after that. So these are intended to sort of give you, a bit of a metabolic / energy lift throughout the day. And Lord knows we can all use a little of that. And so Dr. Ross will get into that. You can always call, talk to Dr. Ross, ask her anything you want. If you have a question that's even off topic, I'll field that too as well. 877-897-8255. And if you're calling outside the continental United States, it's 813-636-8255. We are in the holiday season. We need to lower the stress and boost the energy. Good idea.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show returns shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Welcome back. Welcome to this holiday edition of Let's Talk Nutrition. Dr. Audrey Ross is my guest, talking about, you need to get enhanced during the holidays. You want to keep the stress levels low and the energy levels high. That's hard to do because stress takes a lot of energy to mount that stress response and to sustain it. So,
I have a question that came over Facebook out of Georgia, actually, from A to Zinc Health Store and Smoothie Bar. Rufino asks, can you take too much collagen?
Of course. The answer, and I don't even need to look at the science. The minute you say too much of anything, the answer is you shouldn't do that. Your answer, Dr. Ross, you can give a more scientific answer, I'm sure.
No, it's pretty simple. You can always take too much of anything. We can take too much vitamin C. You'll be in the bathroom a lot. There's a lot of people that think, a little is good, a lot is better. There's always that too much level. So, yes, you can take too much collagen, for sure.
Mm-hmm. So I found the link. If you go to biochemfitness.com.
Biochem-fitness.com.
That's right. You're right. You will, yes, you will get it there.
Or people can go to countrylifevitamins.com and in the search window type in biochem, and it will take you to that link as well.
So,
in case you forget.
So the one the complex the enhancer that we're talking about now is which one? The mineral or which?
The collagen peptides we just talked about. The next one that we're going to be talking about is the mineral complex.
Okay, let's learn.
Okay, so the uniqueness about this is the Fruit XB is 1 point, and that is a food form boron, and that's unique because it has research that shows it supports bone health.
Okay, Fruit XB is a trademark compound. It's spelled FRUITEX-B. That's trademarked. What is that compound?
It is a food form boron.
Boron. And what's the deal with boron?
Boron helps so much with bone health, and it is becoming a mineral of interest now when we talk about bone health. So boron is an important mineral in bone health, but the Fruit XB is a trademarked ingredient that actually has research that shows it supports bone health.
So this enhancer, is it it's a mineral complex? Are there a constellation of minerals here?
The Fruit XB, the magnesium glycinate, this is again for cardiovascular health and muscle relaxation, and the magnesium glycinate has less of a bathroom effect. Some people have a challenge if they take magnesium and they get loose stools. So the magnesium glycinate will not do that, but yet be able to get into the cell to help support the cardiovascular health. And then the zinc in there also supports the immune system. So this is just a nice enhancer to get a little bit extra minerals. And we all are deficient in minerals when we look at it because our food sources are deficient in minerals because the soil has been depleted so much.
So is it enhancing the immune system and the cardiovascular system? Is that what we're talking about here?
It's supporting.
Supporting.
It's supporting, right. It's not in a high enough dose to make claims, but it's supporting it. It's to provide, and these are just enhancers. These are to give you a little bit additional support, and that's how they were designed, just for something a little bit extra on those days that you need it. And between the 4 of them, you can use all 4 of them every day. You can use one day and one another day. That's really how they're designed, just a little bit extra on the days you know you need it.
Is there one of them, is there any one of these enhancers that it contributes to better, more energy, ATP production or something, or no?
The next one we're talking about is the B complex.
Okay.
Okay. This is a certified organic B complex because the Bs come from organic mango, organic guava, and organic lemon.
That sounds good. That sounds like a nice bowl of fruit to me, but go ahead.
Well, and this is a little bit different. You know, we've talked about our coenzyme B complex many times. So this is a little bit different than that. This is Bs from food. Now, it's the Bs that we know that we can list on the supplement facts panel, but it's also from food, and food has those other components around it that we don't know how to list on an SF panel that actually create synergy with the B vitamins.
Yeah, SF panel's supplement facts panel is what Dr. Ross is talking about. 877-897-8255. You're listening to Dr. Audrey Ross, educator for Country Life Vitamins.
So with our organic B complex, having it be from just food, we know the Bs are important for hair, skin, and nails, important for energy, but it's the unknowns in these food form Bs that really provide that synergy. So you could take your coenzyme B complex with this in your water that you take your B complex with and provide that food form as well as your coenzyme B form.
Is this USDA organic?
This is USDA organic because it is from food, and over 95% of the weight of the product is from organic food.
It's gluten-free, non-GMO, soy. I was getting GMO and soy together. Non-GMO and soy-free, no preservatives.
Correct, and it's vegan.
Well, how come it's not kosher? You got everything else in there. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll see how many more. We'll see how many more certifications we can.
If you get more, my God. You have another enhancer. You got the probiotic 9 enhancer. What's that?
Correct. So the probiotic 9 enhancer is just that. It's 9 probiotics, and it is also USDA certified organic. Now, people will say, well, probiotics aren't organic. That's correct. Probiotics are not. But remember what I just said about the B complex. If 95% or more of the weight of the product is organic, you get the organic seal on it. And the prebiotic, the agave inulin, which is an organic inulin, which is your prebiotic for your probiotics, that's where the organic certification comes from.
Yeah, and prebiotic, for those of you who might not know, is the food for the probiotics. These are living organisms. They have to eat too. So that's their food.
And the real reason for prebiotics is so that your probiotics can create your colonies. You know, we hear how many billion CFUs, that's colony-forming units. That's how many of the probiotics are in there that can actually make colonies, and that's what we really want to have happen in the gut, is these colonies to form. And those probiotics need their food, water, and shelter, which is what I call the prebiotic. It's the food for the probiotics so they can do their job.
So these enhancers are enhancing different systems of the body, different nutrients for the body as well. Am I getting it? Did I catch this right?
You are correct.
Okay.
That is absolutely correct.
Right.
And that's what they're designed for use, to give that little extra boost, that little enhancement to what is going on in your life at that particular time.
Okay. We come back. We'll have the LTN health question of the day, and we'll serve up a few more things in this last block coming up. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast and globally.
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Something going on with my headset. I have the LTN health question of the day, and I was talking about earlier. I was talking about Leonard Hayflick, and Dr. Hayflick, a famous scientist, had some interesting ideas. He was always caught up in a nice conversation. It was friendly. They disagreed on some things with Michael Holliday. I happen to like Michael Holliday a lot. He's now gone, but I would recommend his book. Here's the question. Did he think that the vascular system was a weak link in the human body? Is that true? Is it true that he thought that, or is it false? Did Hayflick believe that the vascular system was one of the weakest links in the human body? Yes or no? True or false?
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877.
Autoimmune disease or disorder called scleroderma. What is scleroderma? It's a disorder where the body can make too much collagen, and that's not a good thing. And so, yes, you can consume too much collagen, and then you can have an autoimmune disorder, scleroderma, that makes too much collagen. Usually when you have too much, when the words too much or too little are used in a sentence, it's not a good thing. Dr. Ross, welcome back.
Thank you. Yes, too much, too little. That's called...
Or too late. Too much, too little, too late.
Too late.
Sounds like my relationships. That graveyard of relationships that I have. Too much, too little, too late. Thank you very much.
Well, let's just wrap up with this probiotics 9 here. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's 9 different probiotic strains, and the agave inulin in there to help the prebiotic. And it's 2.5 billion CFU, colony-forming units. So it's not massive amounts. Again, this is just to enhance what you're already doing, to give you a little bit of an extra boost. And again, with the too much, too little, too late, you can take too many of one type of probiotic, which is why you should get as many different...
Why is that? Well, what happens then?
That it will overpopulate, just like if you put too much of anything in one spot, it will overpopulate and then can create a dis-ease or a lack of balance. Our body always tries to go into balance. We want to go into homeostasis. We want to stay everything in balance. So whenever you put too much of any one thing in the body, it gets the homeostasis out of balance. You don't have homeostasis anymore. So we need to be aware of that. Just like with
your point's well taken. And sometimes I'm so reluctant to mention these principles because they become so cliche. Keep the body in balance, homeostasis. It turns out that 2 things that the body's constantly doing. 1, synthesizing energy, making ATP, because if no ATP, you die. And the other is to keep the systems of the body, all of them, in sync and in balance and integrated with one another. If you have high blood pressure, for example, the body's got to figure out what to do with the lungs and the kidneys. So, because those 3 systems work together, right? And there's always something going on. The body's struggling all the time. It wants to maintain homeostasis. So your point's well taken, Dr. Ross.
And that I think everybody should be aware of. We look to do balance and not overdo any one thing, because that is so much stress on the body, and that's where we come into the dis-ease part where you have cells that are not functioning properly or not functioning optimally, and that's where they're vulnerable, and that's where pathogens and damage can occur. So we have to remember to stay in balance.
Mm-hmm. Question, as we're going off the air, if you get the answer right, we'll still give you credit. Dr. Ross, I don't know if I'll speak to you before the holiday, Christmas, but we want to extend to you and your family, everybody with Let's Talk Nutrition, the happiest and healthiest of holidays. We hope that you find peace and love in this holiday season, and that you find yourself in a better place, as we all would like to be, right?
Yeah, that's right, and the same back to everybody with Let's Talk Nutrition and all the listeners as well. This is a time of celebration and a time of what I call family time.
Absolutely.
And being thankful.
Yeah, listeners and viewers. We have more and more people watching us. How many views on YouTube?
57,000 views on YouTube.
And those were all earned. Those are real. Those are organic. Those were not purchased. Like some websites, they go out and buy 1 million of them. No, man. We go door to door. You need to watch Let's Talk Nutrition. That's what we do. Thank you so much for tuning in, Dr. Ross. Thank you for stopping by and helping to educate. We appreciate that. I know you're here to educate, to empower listeners and viewers so they can take charge of their health. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.